My name is Chloe. I worked in the marketing department. I was known for my diligence. I always produced reliable reports. However, the existing management rarely acknowledged my value. I felt completely overlooked. I needed a significant professional opportunity. The company announced a major restructuring. A new general manager was appointed. Alex Miller. He was exceptionally young. He was already a prominent figure in the industry. He was also reputed to be ruthlessly efficient. His title was General Manager of Strategic Initiatives. Alex held his first meeting. His presence was immediately intimidating. He spoke with quiet authority. He declared his goal to eliminate all departmental inefficiencies. He announced the visionary project. He requested my initial market analysis. I worked late to finalize the document. I ensured every figure was perfectly accurate. My plan was prudent. It focused on safe, sustainable growth. I submitted the comprehensive proposal. The next morning, Alex summoned me. I walked into his spacious office. My proposal was spread out. Red marks covered the margins. My confidence instantly deteriorated. Alex spoke without preamble. He declared the strategy inadequate. He called it too conservative. He said it lacked the potential for massive growth. He emphasized the need to dominate the market, not just survive. He criticized my adherence to conventional methods. He said I failed to anticipate future trends. I felt a surge of resentment. I tried to justify my budget limitations. I cited the need for fiscal responsibility. He dismissed my points. He said I showed a lack of initiative. He announced he would amend the entire strategy. I would serve as his support staff. I left his office deeply mortified. I had to reassess my working style. Alex immediately demanded intensive cooperation. We were forced to collaborate daily. His schedule was incredibly demanding. He often stayed until midnight. He expected instantaneous responses to his queries. Working with him was a challenge. He questioned every assumption. He focused only on tangible results. But I also observed his unwavering dedication. He had an exceptional ability to analyze complex data. I began to appreciate his commitment to quality. One evening, we debated the allocation of advertising funds. Alex wanted an expensive, high-profile campaign. I argued it was financially irresponsible. I presented a revised plan. It proposed utilizing our digital platforms more aggressively. I provided empirical data, showing a better return on investment. He paused. He meticulously examined my data. He then gave a slight, reluctant nod. He conceded my logic. He admitted he had miscalculated the digital impact. He instructed me to implement my revised plan immediately. That moment was transformative. He saw my competence. He respected my meticulous preparation. The professional tension between us began to subside. Our interactions became less confrontational. I started to look forward to our late-night sessions. My professional respect slowly evolved into a personal admiration. I recognized his deep-seated commitment to the company. Just as our professional bond became firmly established, Serena entered the picture. She was the star manager from the design department. She was strikingly attractive. She possessed a natural, effortless charm. She began making frequent, unannounced visits to Alex's office. She had no clear work purpose. Her visits were often brief. They usually involved bringing expensive coffee or commenting on his superior taste. She was always perfectly dressed. She went out of her way to exhibit a close relationship with Alex. She consistently gave me a cold shoulder. She made me feel like an insignificant junior staff. The office whispers became impossible to disregard. The rumors suggested Alex was strategically leveraging my dedication. They claimed the success of the project was meant to facilitate his personal advancement. The rumors always coupled his success with Serena's frequent appearances. It was implied that Serena was his chosen associate. The gossip was deeply distressing. I began to re-evaluate Alex's motives. Was I simply a means to an end? Was his recent kindness a mere pretense? I felt a profound sense of vulnerability. I immediately created professional distance. I limited my communication to only essential project details. I maintained a rigidly formal demeanor. I needed to safeguard my career and my emotions. My sudden withdrawal concerned Alex. He scheduled a private meeting. He asked directly why I was maintaining distance. He inquired about my sudden change of attitude. I offered only vague, professional excuses. I claimed I needed to prioritize my other obligations. Alex insisted on the truth. He said my behavior was uncharacteristic. He demanded I be forthright. The pressure was immense. I finally alluded to the gossip. I mentioned the perception that he was utilizing my efforts for his own exclusive benefit. I confessed my fear of being simply an expendable resource. Alex was genuinely disturbed by the accusation. He saw the depth of my insecurity. He explained his actions. He said he had been actively advocating for my formal recognition at the executive level. He revealed a confidential document. It was a detailed recommendation for my promotion to senior manager. He had submitted it weeks earlier.
I need to clarify my intentions, Chloe. I push hard, because I expect commitment. I was hoping my actions would speak for themselves. I deeply respect your talent. I never considered you a mere instrument.
He stated firmly. His sincerity was compelling. The document was a concrete proof of his regard. I felt a wave of relief, but a small part of my doubt persisted. The rumor about Serena's constant access still bothered me. I admitted my mistake. I confessed I had misjudged his ethics. But the tension was only partially resolved. The project reached its critical juncture. We were preparing the final launch presentation. Disaster struck. A large portion of our confidential market data was deleted from the server. The data was immediately lost. This was a huge failure. Panic spread through the team. Alex immediately gathered us. An initial check suggested the data had been accessed from an external, unauthorized device. The timing was highly suspicious. Rumors circulated that I was responsible, given my recent distance from Alex. Alex addressed the team. He spoke with absolute conviction.
Chloe and I are responsible for the project's safety. I have full belief in her. We will focus only on fixing this, not on finding blame.
He immediately defended me publicly. We worked through the night. Alex and I sat side by side. We recreated the complex data models. He showed no sign of doubt. He only offered support and shared his own notes. His absolute trust in me was profoundly moving. The next day, the IT team traced the login. The computer belonged to Serena. She had been secretly changing the access permissions. The logs confirmed she attempted to sabotage the data. She confessed to trying to ruin the presentation's success. She hoped to look better by comparison. Alex handled the situation with speed. He involved human resources. Serena faced immediate firing for her bad behavior. He then addressed me privately.
I knew you were innocent, Chloe. Your honesty is the core of this team. I never had a moment of doubt.
The last bit of bad feeling about Alex disappeared. I saw his loyalty. I saw his unwavering support. My respect deepened into clear love. The project was a huge success. The company benefited immensely from our aggressive strategy. I had secured my promotion to senior manager. This new role meant I would report to the marketing director, not Alex. This was a crucial professional step. A week after the launch, Alex invited me out. He called it an executive celebration. He drove me to a stunning rooftop restaurant. The view of the city was great. He raised his glass.
To the senior manager of marketing. You earned this.
He paused.
I want to share something personal. The recent promotion removed our direct reporting line. We are now colleagues, in the same leadership tier. There is no longer a significant ethical barrier. I can finally be straightforward about my personal hopes.
He looked directly at me. His gaze was intense, but warm.
I'm asking you out, Chloe. I want to formally initiate a personal relationship. I'd like to dedicate my time to you, outside of work. This is me shooting my shot.
His approach was perfect. It was honest. It respected my new job level. He wasn't proposing a casual relationship. He was asking for a serious commitment. I smiled. My heart was full. Alex Miller, I accept your proposal for a personal relationship. I'd like to give it a try. He smiled back. It was a full, warm smile. He reached across the table and held my hand. The years of hard work, the conflicts, and the misunderstandings, all culminated in this moment of shared understanding. We had won the office battles. We were ready to start a new, shared future. Our partnership was formally established.